future?
All right, let's get into it. You think games are cool now? Just you wait. AI is about to come in and totally change everything. Seriously, your gaming life is about to get a major glow up.
Okay, we've all been there, right? You walk up to an NPC and you just know you're about to hear the same 3 lines of dialogue you've heard a million times. It's like talking to a brick wall. Totally breaks the vibe, doesn't it?
For real, it's giving super repetitive. NPCs have had that same robotic NPC energy forever. It's high time they got a serious upgrade.
But check this out. That's all about to change. Think of AI as like the ultimate game genie. It's here to grant all our wishes and finally fix these old school problems we've been dealing with for years. So what does this actually mean for us? Well, it breaks down into 2 massive power-ups. Power-up number 1, characters that are actually smart, like they can think and remember stuff. And power-up number 2, endless worlds. Imagine AI just building entire game worlds for you to explore, right from scratch.
All right, first up, let's talk about those characters. We're about to give NPCs some serious main character energy. Say goodbye to those boring, predictable villagers forever.
So how are they going to do this? It's all thanks to something called large language models, or LLMs for short. You've definitely heard of these. They're the brains behind stuff like GPT-4. These things have been trained on, like, the whole internet. And now, developers are basically plugging that giant brain straight into NPCs.
And get this isn't just some sci-fi fantasy, it's already happening. Some researchers built a small virtual town with 25 AI characters, and these guys were different. They have their own personalities, their own memories, they even planned out their days. They would have actual conversations, and here's the crazy part, they'd spread info and gossip. Like one AI decided to throw a party, told a few friends, and then those friends spread the word, and people actually showed up to the party. Wild, right?
Okay, so smarter characters? Check. But what about that other power-up? Building entire worlds. This is where things get absolutely insane. We're talking about teaching an AI how to be a game developer. So how in the world do you teach an AI to make, say, a Zelda level? Well, you kind of treat it like a toddler playing with blocks. You start by giving it a completely random, messy pile of stuff. Then you give it the rules of the game. You need a key to open this door. The AI then makes one tiny change at a time. If it's a good change, it gets a little reward. It just keeps doing that over and over, learning from its mistakes until, bam, it's made a whole playable level.
And just look at this. On the left, you've got the total mess it started with. Just chaos. But on the right, that's what the AI turned it into. A legit, playable level. The AI absolutely understood the assignment. But what's really cool is that not all these AI builders work the same way. They have different personalities. First up is the narrow agent. This one's kind of the chaotic artist. It just throws a bunch of paint at the wall and sees what sticks, It makes little random changes all over the place, just hoping for the best.
Then you have the turtle agent. And yeah, it's pretty much what it sounds like. This one is slow and steady. It carefully moves around, placing one tile at a time, carving out paths. It's way more methodical, really focused on making sure everything connects properly.
And finally, we have the wide agent. This is the perfectionist, the 4D chess player of the group. It sees the whole board at once. It makes a few big-brain, super efficient moves to fix the level perfectly. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
So let's put it all together. You've got these hyper-intelligent NPCs, and you've got these AI world builders. What happens when you combine them? You get a future for gaming that's going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before.
And if you want to see the ultimate example of this, look no further than Google's Genie. This thing is mind-blowing. It's an AI that can take any single image, I'm talking a photo, a screenshot, even a sketch you drew yourself, and turn it into a brand new, totally playable 2D game. Instantly. So how does this magic actually work? It's pretty wild. You feed it an image, and the AI basically learns the rules of that world. Then, when you press a button, like jump, it doesn't just trigger an animation. No, it predicts what the very next frame should look like and creates it from scratch. It's literally inventing the game, frame by frame, as you're playing it.
Okay, this all sounds amazing, right? Like, almost too good to be true. NPCs who are actually interesting and endless new games to play. So, what's the holdup? Why isn't this in every game on our shelf right now? Well, here's the reality check. The dream is awesome, but the reality is complicated. For one, this stuff costs a ton of money and needs a ridiculous amount of power.
We're not talking about your gaming PC, we're talking about needing a supercomputer. And the tech itself can be super buggy. How do you even find bugs in a game that's literally making itself up as it goes? It's a developer's nightmare.
So yeah, the future is super bright, for sure. But we're not quite there yet. The biggest challenge right now is just making all this insane tech fast enough and cheap enough for everyone to actually use. It's like developers are on a quest to find the one legendary item that makes it all work on our regular consoles. But for real, just think about it. An NPC that can actually roast you back? Hilarious. But what if they just leave you on read? Now that would be the ultimate side quest failure. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.